Hey yo, greetings, people. You're listening to the Run With It podcast. Myself, Gavster G, and I'm in the building today with Chesdeck man. What's good, bro?
Wagwan brothers, Wagwan sisters.
Yes, man. Good to have you back, brother. And Abel Lagoon, man. Riding shotgun as usual.
People, man. What's good?
Yeah, all good, man. All good, man. How's everyone today?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, man.
Chilling, yeah.
Recovering.
Good, thank you.
I had a bit of a mad one. Hey, my nigga sipping. Come on.
Cheers. Very nice today still.
Man, you keeping warm, yeah?
It's cold out, you know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you. But yo, tonight's show, man, I want to kind of touch on do interracial relationships work out here, bro, in 2020?
Yeah, definitely.
I want to touch on you man's views on that. Like, what do you think? Can it work? Whether it be Chinese, whether it be even like a Caucasian or Indian, like, does it work for our community? Is it something that we can be realistic about in regards to culturally? And when people say like, I don't see color in a person, like, is that realistic, bro?
No, not to me. If anybody says that to me, I don't trust them automatically. Like, automatically, the next thing that comes out your mouth, I'm not listening to it, bro. Anybody that tells me they don't see color, like, that don't make no sense, bro. We got three eyes. We see bare colors in it. So stop. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's just someone lying to me if they say they don't see color. Like, that's just it's like a mask. You know what I mean? Like an easy cop out. You know, like just an emotional point to just try and beguile you, you know what I mean? But no, like I see your color, you see mine. Like, let's deal with it head on. You see what I'm saying? Instead of I don't see no color. That's just a liar. So I don't trust nobody that says that. You know what I mean?
But sometimes you think like people could be on like, like them like hippie type people and all of that, like they can genuinely really mean it. Like I love you, dog. It don't matter if you red, you green, you orange. I got love for you, dog.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, but that's but the fact that you said it doesn't matter if you're red, orange, blue, that's because you see my color. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't love me because I'm black or because I'm whatever color you think I am. I'm not saying that, but like, let's be honest on the first step. Let's be honest. Like, you're black, I'm white, or I'm black, you're Indian. You see what I mean? I'm mixed race, you're fucking three-quarter caste. You know what I mean?
That's what you're saying. The brain will always react. At the end of the day, you see someone, and then there's certain functions that will come into play, and the color of that person will function in your head. You cannot stop it.
You can't. Yeah, because that's the thing. Because we have to admit that subconsciously it's been battered into us, stereotype after stereotype. The white man's known as fuck. If I say my name's Dave and I'm from East London, what's the first thing you're gonna think? I go pub every Friday.
You know what
I mean? It's just natural. You get me? For real. Man, we have to be honest with each other if we're gonna come together as all different people as one. Let's be fucking real with our differences, because really and truly they're just superficial differences. Like, on a base level, you know what I mean? So I don't trust anybody that says they don't see color, to be honest. You know what I mean?
No, I hear
that's
you.
Just me. But I don't trust too many people. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like to be Carol. I'm just gonna put that out there,
No, real talk. No, it's hard to trust that here, bro. It's hard to trust.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So what about like sort of like the ballers, like footballers? Like, I often see like a lot of them say, like, even like the so-called black footballers, they've always got a white chick, bro. What do you think that is? Like, why do you think them men are always rocking with the white things?
I'll let Eddie go in on that one quickly, man.
Bro, it's difficult, fam. Like I said, I wouldn't stand here and say that I'm against interracial marriages. You see what I'm saying? I won't say, and I think it can work, but it's harder for it to make it work than it is with someone within your own race, because there's so many like pitfalls and sacrifices that have to be made on both sides. You see what I'm saying? How do you balance each other's culture? How do you balance each other's palette? And like, there's just so many different things. You get what I'm saying? And like, one person's either making a sacrifice for another person, and it goes deep, because sometimes both of them could be, they don't even really like their race. They like the race that they're marrying into subconsciously. That's why they've kind of linked up. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, because some of the greatest minds have been given to us on planet Earth from a mixed relationship. You see what I'm saying? So I can't stand it with the footballers though. Sorry to that come off point. With the footballers and all the entertainers and all of that, yeah. I feel like they kind of like they come into a new world and they start seeing gal they've never seen before. And then
different flavors.
Different flavors, fam. Like I said, brother, I'm pro-black, I'm Hotep, I will fight for the man, then feed me to the lions. But Charlie, if there's a big human being, and because her complexion is not dark, and I'm vibing and I'm connecting, Charlie, I tell you that me and them might duck into the universe. Forget about it. You get me? But obviously, I love my ebony. I love my ebony, innit?
So hear the thing though. Hear the thing. Is that on a physical thing, or would you marry it all the way, breed it up, children? You see what I'm saying? This is the mother of my children. How far are you taking it, bro?
Yeah.
If we connect it spiritually,
that's a good question.
If we connect it spiritually on a mad one, I have to deliberate with the ancestors, deliberate with the man them, and then come to a decision. Real talk. I'll never. I'm not one of them guys. No. I can't do that, man. I got love for everyone, no matter what. We're deeper than that. Like our bloodlines, we're hybrids. We're all hybrids. We might be black and do black in each other, but bro, we've got different ET descendants that might even be beefing each other, fam. You get me? So
it goes deep.
Yeah, man, it goes very deep, fam. So I get tired of that thing, but it's important as well, and it was there for a reason. Like, come on, like my nan's old school, so she'll say, okay, marry within the stock and that. But if you go back in history, the tribal marks and all of that was given was because when you married outside, yeah, brother, the whole type of I don't know, it's like there was a script, and it's like when that happens, it's like
so energy, different energy.
Yeah, the script goes off, but maybe the script is meant to go off because they say
it goes off the traditional mark. Yeah.
I think it's meant to go off. I think that's part of the mysteries. So however much they say, oh, hold on and don't do this and don't do this, because Ghana is one of the most peaceful countries in West Africa because they intertribal marry. You see what I'm saying? No one gives a fuck. But if you go to other African countries, there's still a bit of tension and a bit of division based on tribe. You get what I'm saying? In GH, it's just jokes, man. It's like England, like, you fucking Scassers, you fucking
Northerner.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, no one cares about like that. You get
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, man. In terms of the football, NFL player, basketball players, and all that, like obviously on a surface level, I'm not against it, but at the same time, I'm a numbers guy, innit? From when out of 100% of black players, like 85% of them are with white girls. That's when I start to think, hold on, like what's the culture? There's a culture on their side of things now that are attracted to the black man with power and money and that. You see what I'm saying? And fame and whatever. And that's when I start to ask questions. You see what I'm saying? Like fucking basically there has to be, because obviously we've already said like different flavors, because man's coming from the block, he's grown up in either a council estate or he's grown up in the projects, all he sees is black people. Now, because obviously when I'm looking at white women on the TV, they're not accessible. You see what I'm saying? They're just like objects of like a fantasy kind of thing, because I never see them. You see what I'm saying? If I see them, they're like, might be the odd police officer or something where they're especially not accessible. You see what I'm saying? So now, cool. Yeah, something like that. So, or in the bank or something. You see what I'm saying? So now I bust through now, and my pedigree has gone up now, where every single woman on the planet is accessible to me. I'm gonna naturally sometimes, like I think putting myself in their shoes, I'm gonna naturally want the opposite of what I'm used to, because I'm used to that flavor. You see what I'm saying? So my taste buds, I wanna expand them. You see what I'm saying?
So that's enticing, fam.
Yeah, I can explain it on the male side. But that's the male side of things, But now on the female side, how comes now, like Sally from fucking Alabama, that her dad, her uncles and that do not fuck with Negroes, yeah? How come
Yeah.
she gets to college and the only thing she wants now is a black man that's got the potential to go all the way? You see what I'm saying? Like, how is that switch up occurring? And then now, because you know, there's no prenup now. They will tell you, I'm not marrying you if there's a prenup, this, that, and the third. And then boom, like 50% of them end up getting divorced. And look at Dr. Dre. Now he's got to pay $500 million or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So to me, I think that it's a hustle on that side of things. But then now, obviously being from where I'm from, I'm a mixed race person, innit? So I know my mum and dad didn't have that dynamic. There was a different, whatever attracted them two together was different from money, fame, glitz and glamour. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I balance it. But obviously I'm a numbers guy. There's no coincidence that 80% of black players are with white women.
Do you think there's
an
element of like, it's like a trophy thing or not really? You just think it's just the world that they're in now is more, let's say, appealing for them to have? Or maybe the world
on the male side or female side?
On the male side.
On the male side, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Like I made it so big that I've got a white woman now. Subconsciously, you know what I mean? Subconsciously, it's like King Kong. He climbs all the way to the top of the tower and he gets the white woman. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So the subconscious drillings has been in there from day, and that's where it is the King Kong syndrome. You know what I mean?
So there's an element of that. Oh, that's okay.
But
Dr. Uma Johnson touches it on it like quite a lot, and he goes ham on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that it's like they're even set up in a way. Like these girls, there's girls, a certain set of demographic which is taught to attack these successful, you know, get into their pockets. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I think the elites, they like it when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Because kind of fits their picture. You know, it fits their picture, creating an illusionary nice world when really and truly that hookup only came because of the power dynamic. You see what I'm saying? More time, because you're rich, you're famous. That's why I'm here. If you wasn't rich and famous, I would not be here. You could be a one night stand in a club, but I would not be with you. I think my sister sent me something, from some white girls talking in their group, and they were like, "Oh, black guys, like they'll do anything for a white girl."
I see that.
Like,
I know.
They make me sick. It's that I can deal with them, but I'll never bring them home and get married to one.
But that's because they've been dealing with a lot of coons that see them as trophies. I'm at the standpoint, bro. If you put the wrong woman or any woman, me, on a pedestal that's too high for her, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that disrespect. Let alone that you're coming outside of your race, so you haven't even put someone that looks like you on a pedestal. You've put the opposite of what looks like you on a pedestal. That's not showing your mind. But what I'm not saying is, I'm 100% sure that an average black man, not just a footballer, average black man can see a white woman and vibe with her on a level where I want to take it all the way. You see what I'm saying? But me personally, I can't. Like, I'm mixed race. I'm not even fully black like that. But I can't have a baby with a non-black woman because of genetical, scientific reasons. Because I need my bloodline going back to the source, because I've got knowledge of self. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter what your shade of color is. If you ain't got knowledge of self, you're gonna be lost. You see what I'm saying? Because now, imagine that I have a baby with a white girl. My baby comes out quarter caste. Then my quarter caste son has a baby with another white girl, and then my grandson comes out blonde. That's not for me, thank you. I don't want that. I've got nothing. Obviously, I've got little brothers that are blonde and that. But my genetics, I don't want my descendants being blonde and blue eyes. I want them with afros and dark brown eyes. You see what I'm saying? Genetically, because it's proven, like, you're less likely to get skin cancer. That's a good enough reason. You see what I'm saying? So it just makes scientific sense to me. So I wouldn't advise no black man having a baby with a white woman. I wouldn't do it. Because even King David got in trouble for having Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't supposed to mix his seed with a Canaanite, with a Hittite, who was a white woman, and he was a Hebrew, a black man. You know what I'm saying? So even the Most High don't prescribe race mixing. But obviously, the Most High being who the Most High is, he had mercy on David, and Solomon was even a prophet like David. You see what I'm saying? Because anything's possible through the Most High. But I wouldn't advise it, even me as a mixed race person. You know what I mean?
I think about that. I think about that a lot sometimes. That your actual where you come from being lost. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's really deep. Why do you think a lot of people don't think like that, though, it seems? Because I see a lot of mixed race brothers with white girls. And sometimes
they
I
ain't
think,
got knowledge of self.
Mm.
They ain't got knowledge of self, bro. That's what it is. If you just think this is just some play thing, like, you got to remember, I live forever. My descendants are going to be, is a very important thing. So if you ain't got knowledge of self, you're just going to be, all right, cool, look, like, I'm going to have, like, my youth's going to be bare light with maybe green eyes and be on some mad bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But then further down the line, your bloodline is rather better come back to the source quick.
But plus, on a mad one, yeah, do you think some Donnies are just, because I know Ghanaian Donnies, blick as fuck, they're not attracted to black girls, fam. They only like white girls, bro.
Yeah, but
They're
that's
not
because, like I said, the subconscious trophy thing, isn't it? Like, they've in Ghana, especially, the only white women you're seeing on the TV, they all fly, got long hair, blowing in the wind on some Hollywood thing. So it's a program in their head. It's not like they're not attracted to black women. They just don't appreciate the black women that are around them because they're seeing something that's feeded into them through the TV, and that's a fantasy thing. So in them, they might say, "Oh, I'm not attracted to black girls." No, you are. Because if you was left on an island with just 10 black girls, you're going to end up liking one of them. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that you're not attracted to them. You're just overly fantasizing about a white girl or an Indian girl or whatever.
Okay. That's interesting. So
these are a lot of spells. There's a lot of spells out here, but trust me.
Yeah, for real.
So on the flip side, would you say that, like, black male and females, let's say black females, are sort of like fetishized about, like, or that they call, like, black men tall, dark, and handsome, and like, do you think there's like a fetishistic or fetishized element towards Caucasians and the way how they have an attraction towards black people, shall we say, or the male body or the masculine body, and they're the voluptuous body of a female?
Yeah,
I'm not going to front, bro. I've been seeing a lot of adverts, bro, on TV, bro, where it's like a black chick
mixed
and a
race
white
couples,
man.
isn't it?
Yeah, you've been seeing that. I've been seeing that quite a lot.
Of course, for about 2-3 years, it's been pissing me off.
You know what? Bro.
What's that all about, bro? What's that all about?
It's an agenda, man. It's an agenda.
They've got your whole thing. They've got your whole empire. If you get the queen in chess, the person's definitely gonna lose. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's the programming. We're gonna take your woman. We took everything else. Now we're taking your woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit that they're trying to be on. So that's what you got to watch for.
They're trying to create a neutral bloodline. That's what they're trying to do. They want a neutral bloodline, and that will enable them
neutrinoids
to control the planet a bit better. You see what I'm saying? A bit easier, Well, I don't know their deeper plans. I don't know what they're on, but diversity should be celebrated. You get what I'm saying? It'll be boring. Everyone just one tone. That's dead. Diversity is reflective of the universe around us. You see what I'm saying? When you can be on Earth and look around at the different faces, and then you know that, okay, the universe pops off like this as well, And it's like, I feel like that's before we come, they want to control our entry into the universe. It's coming. You see what I'm saying? Like, the whole planet will know that we're not by ourselves. And if you go deep into your holy books or whatever, you realize we haven't been by ourselves. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's part of them doing that, because I think some races are connected to the stars differently. You see what I'm saying? And when you make that connection, it's like other races, they feel away, because it's like you're on top. Everyone wants to be number one, isn't it? Everyone wants to be number one.
I'm gonna tell you, man, a funny story about one of my interracial relationships. Yeah, because this is what I'm saying. You always gotta be careful, bro. Boom. I did this thing. She's an Asian lady. Yeah, I ain't gonna get too specific, but she was Asian. Yeah, we had an argument one day. Yeah. We're arguing back and forth. Hey, you know me, I'm a cheeky guy in it. So if I'm arguing, I'm going to be moving cheeky and winding you up. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm going in. I'm winding up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, she absolutely lost the plot with me, lads. You know what she did? She spun round in the kitchen. She goes, "You see, this is what I'm saying. You're just a nigger." I shouted. Lads, what do you think I did? I creased my head off. Oh, bro. I said, I knew it. I said, I knew you had it in you. I said, I knew it. I see it from early. I brought it out. You see what I'm saying? But it's all good, Dad. We're cool. You see what I'm saying? But everybody has got that type of like, look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be real honest. Road rage, for instance. Now, boom. If I'm driving, there's road rage, yeah. Instead of calling you a prick, yeah, I might just call you a something prick. Like wherever you're from, it's anger. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't stay.
You. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
I don't get
take
pissed
too
off.
much
This one
offense.
called me Ed, you black
Anger
prick.
is anger.
I don't care. I'm black and you think I'm a prick. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Like,
I can be a prick
I don't
sometimes.
take
You know what I'm saying?
that deal must be racist. He's racist. Brother, some of my people are more racist than anything, man.
That's what
I need supposed to come on, like we're different. You burn in the sun, I don't. I feel your pain, G. I feel your pain.
That's what I'm saying.
Love too.
That's what I'm saying. So that's one in a racial relationship that I was in that had a racial element in that argument. It came out, and all I could do is laugh because I knew it would come out one day because I'm a wind up. You see what I'm saying? So I'll bring it out of you, bro. You know what I mean? But freaking, I remember one white girl I was seeing for only a little while. It weren't really a serious relationship, but bro, the amount of African history that she knew, I was stunned.
She was tooled up.
Yeah, because like now, obviously, when I'm first meeting her and talking to her, getting to know her and whatnot, I'm just like, because obviously I'm a deep brother, but I'm not gonna throw too many facts out there. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna just feel my way about. So when I start talking about a couple of left and rights, and she's like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." I know, yeah. Started talking about the Moors, started talking about like the Ashanti Kingdom, how big it was. I'm like, "Oh shit!" And she was from Canning Town as well. I'm like, raw, okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's all about knowledge, like, because knowledge dispels ignorance. So that's why I will never be against it like that, because she had knowledge herself. She knew that she was white, but she knew that her ancestors were black. She didn't.
Like Akala's mum.
You see what I'm saying?
Akala's mum promoted Akala learning about where he comes from. It's like she was aware that he's mixed race, but really and truly, he's a black man. He's going to be treated as a black man. I'm going to raise him as a black man. You see what I'm saying? Them Scots, anyway, the Scots have got a couple tough traits.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
you see what I'm saying? I would say even the English, and I would say it's one big planet, and at the end of the day, everyone walked out of that continent they call Africa. You see what I'm saying? Some differences, some changes happen, but the underlying core is very connected.
And the thing is, you got to remember, if everybody goes back to one source, which is Africa, you're never disconnected from that source. So all you need is the knowledge to find your way back to the source. I don't care if you're white, if you're whatever you are, Asian, whatever. If you got real knowledge, truth of who you are and who your ancestry goes all the way back to, that source, that connection to the source is never tethered. Jay-Z said in his album, what's it like? Even if you got 1%, you can still like activate or saying, what was that bar, Eddie? You know that bar, man?
I think I know what bar you're talking about.
Even if you're 1% black, you can still go back or some shit like that. It was a wavy, wavy bar.
If the melanin is there, if there's enough melanin there, you're more than good, fam.
And even but this is the thing as well. Even melanin's just not a skin tone thing, like a skin reflection. Because like obviously I could be white, but my neuromelanin could be so strong and of such a high grade, I'm just as in tune as the dark man. You see what I'm saying?
Phil Collins and them man there.
That's what I'm saying. Even Noah and Liam Gallagher.
Them Jagger and them man there. Jagger with his little afro. And them man were around
exactly.
Them man made music because the niggas, they were in Liverpool listening to the radio. Them man flew out. Them man used to go to the south and go and check the old school.
They went to see James Brown.
That's
Rolling Stones and that.
And they went to pay homage, not just to see.
And you know what they did? One time when they went to James Brown, I think it was in the James Brown film with the Black Panther Bossman. I can't remember his first name now.
Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, so they've gone to play and they was headlining. Yeah, but when they clocked that James Brown was before them, they said we can't go on after James Brown. They said, "Are you dumb? Like I don't care if I got white privilege. Please, I revoke it. I'm not going after James Brown." And they went second, and then James Brown come out first. They had that respect because they're in tune. They know this nigga can't be touched. I ain't coming after him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
they're paying homage.
Yeah, bro. And that's all it is, man. Just accepting, because there's a lot of things like when you get like racial abuse and whatnot, it's coming from a place where you got something I ain't got in it. There's a lot of like on the male side, it might be penis envy because of the rumors and because not even rumors, just because where it is physically. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, like back in the day, you know, the Greek men, they'll have them statues and their little wee-wees there, and they didn't know anything else. So when Africans start coming to Europe and they see the ding dong, oh no, the universe has bumped me. And
it's emotional. It's emotional. Yeah, it's emotional. See man coming, he just eat 1, 2, do a 1, 2 push up. His muscles are big, they're booming, everything booming. You've been in the gym for how long, brother? My boy, yeah, he watches a boxing pod, innit? And then they're talking about white fighters and rare. This is a white guy goes, nah, it just ain't been fair for us. Not fair play for Is it not athletic like that? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, you have to just get to it like this then. Like 80% of the people that bang in this sport are not our colour, fam. We get a few that infiltrate, but you know.
There was a guy in the 80s, he got sacked because he said on air, he goes, because obviously they're talking about black players in the NFL because they were starting to take over in the 80s and it weren't like it was starting to be how it is now. So they asked him like, what do you think? And that he goes, oh no, what it is like during slavery they had breeding farms, so they would take the biggest woman and the biggest man and they would breed them. Some people said, but hold on, bruv, Africa's across the road and it's the same way, and them man ain't been on breeding farm, they're just niggas. I'm saying they sacked him. So get out of here. That's say no science, you better move on with that. Go to CNBC with that bullshit.
That's bullshit,
they jumped him on, bro.
You get big niggas and you get little niggas, and you get them little niggas that can do shit the big niggas can't even do. Like, so it's just, it don't matter, man. The strength and the power just comes where it comes.
Melanin. Yeah, trust me. That's what it is.
It's peak. So what would you say to like okay, so say you're with a Caucasian woman now. How would you feel if she called your mixed race child a nigga?
No, because I wouldn't. First of all, I told you already, I wouldn't have a child like that. Obviously, got inshallah. You see what I'm saying? But that happens. That's real talk. Like,
I'm going back to the village, mate.
It happened to me with my mum's uncle, but I was too young to remember. But she always tells me the story. She went to shank her uncle and me and my brother was fucking about in Spain. Yeah, we was on holiday. Me and my brother kept fucking about, little wind-ups. Yeah, my uncle was trying to hear that bullshit, man. He goes, shut these little fucking nignogs up. That's what he called that, nignogs.
Oh, man.
My mum said, wait, really? Yeah, okay. I got something for your ass. She went to the kitchen, started trying to shank man up, bro. My nan had to stop her, grab her. I was too young. I was there, but I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. It's not easy. I went to my uncle's yard a couple years ago after a funeral because I hardly see him. Like, he's one of them distant uncles. I'm at his yard now for the wake. I say to my brother, and I'm a big man. I'm like 30, 31 at the time. I said, Dad, what's that? What's that in the glass cabinet in the corner? Yeah, you know what is there? Nazi soldiers, little Nazi toy soldiers, all lined up in his cabinet. I said, oh shit, is this what my uncle's on? I said to my brother, I said, what the fuck is that? My brother said, nah. Where is he? Yeah, my brother's So he must have said that his excuse was, oh no, it's just World War II. I like World War II. So man said to him, but wait, what about the American soldiers? What you want fucking with?
The Polish?
What fucking with the the little Czechoslovakians and that. Like what one? And that's
but
what
you know
saying.
what the
So
maddest thing is? Just to add on to that, bro. Have you seen The Crown?
Nah, I watched bits and bobs of it.
Bro, you know,
I can't really watch that.
Them man are basically Nazis. Philip was
yeah.
So
they was making Hitler salutes in World War II in the Sun newspaper, bro.
Bro, they're from the House of Hanover, man. They're from the House of Hanover, bro. They're from the House of Hanover. They're Germans.
They wanted Hitler to invade.
Hitler even said, Hitler's documented saying, listen, we're the same as you lot in UK. Like, we're together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to drop bombs on you. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Nazis,
just
bro.
get me, man.
And they tried their hardest to stop them pictures getting out, but they got out, man. They Queen Elizabeth, when she was like 9 years old or whatever, giving Nazi salutes with King George, innit?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
them man are Germans, bro.
The Queen's dad spoke English with a German accent, bro.
Philip, bro. Philip was raised in Germany, bro.
Yeah.
Like went to school, whole shebang.
What kind of English name is Van Batten? That's a Van Nistelrooy thing, fam. Van Batten.
Is that their name? Yeah.
Yeah, Van Batten. That's their name. Philip Van Batten. That's the family line. They don't make it. They don't commercialize it. That's their fucking surname. So it's William Van Batten. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. So your uncle might have been up on that game, bro. He might have been just coming from a next angle. Who knows, bro? But
but me, it just gets my antennas up because obviously, bro, don't be you playing with little toy Nazi soldiers and that and think that I'm not getting paro. I told you already, I'm a paranoid Jew. I don't care whether I'm at school or what. Hey, I'm looking left, right, and center, bro. I don't care. I don't business about that there. But come on, man.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man.
Stay alert, bro.
It's mad. But I was looking into it, and it's like when you deep it in the history, there were a lot of mixing did go on. Like they did have to mix into the bloodline. I was looking at Queen Charlotte, and she's straight up mixed race, bro.
Yeah.
When you look at the old pictures of her.
Yeah, because in Germany there was a lot of Moors, and a lot of them had like households and all of that. There's a famous picture in Germany of blacks in a castle in a tats. You see what I'm saying? And even if you look at Elizabeth and all of that when she was young, you see the way her hair goes and that. You thought she got a bit of nigger in her song, man.
More than a little bit as well.
Yeah.
It all ties in.
Yeah, it's in them. You know?
All ties in.
Bloodline. That bloodline has to stretch from a part of the world whereby it's color. You see what I'm saying?
Goes back to the bleaching out process where you were saying, plus Abel, in regards to like how your bloodline can get bleached out, bro. It just takes 3 generations. There's a film called Rabbit Proof Fence in Australia where it talks about how the man were looking to basically breed out the Aboriginals over there. And the guy was basically saying like it takes 3 generations. So all you got to do is get one, breed with one, creates a mixed race one, get them, breed with another white one, basically,
and then get you.
Willy Lynch in reverse.
But how can you come and tell me you're superior to me if I have to wash me down to get you? But white supremacy theory, you're superior to me. I have to literally wash my shit down to be you. You see what I'm saying? But then we're living in the white supremacist world where the whites are superior. It don't make no fucking scientific sense. Like they say that Ham. Yeah, they say Ham was cursed with blackness. Yeah, in the Bible. That was the story.
Cursed with blackness when you're burning in the sun.
No, this is what they said in slavery to convince the slaves that they weren't the Hebrews. They used to say Ham was cursed with blackness. So the reason Ham did fucked up with Noah, whatever he did, and so God turned his skin black. Now science shows you two white people can make a black baby. It's impossible. But 2 black people can make a white baby. 2-3 years ago in Nigeria, a Caucasian man was born from 2 black people, not albino. I'm talking like Caucasian in it. That Caucasian. He wasn't albino, bro. That was 2-3 years ago. Go Google it on Google, bro. You'll see the guy, bro. Just straight Caucasian baby, bro.
Bro, even I see that. Even like the Caucasian line comes from the Hindu line. So those Hindus, if you look at albino Hindus, they're straight up Caucasian people, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Which is and the original Aryans are Hindus. That's why.
And this is the thing as well.
As the Aryan
Adam,
race.
In the Holy Tablets, Adam was half Hindu as well, half Nubian, and Eve was full Nubian. So you see what I'm saying? That's how they come out of us.
So is that where the Afro-Asiatic doctrine comes from, isn't it?
Yeah, cream and make her the planet Earth. Yep.
Okay.
Interesting. So that ties into like, I guess, how difficult is it to have an racial relationship, like culturally? Because you know, like you might be from wherever it may be on the planet. You
That's
might be
the
from
key.
the Philippines, you might be from Africa, you might be from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And to get with a European from Russia or even like your standard English person, the culture difference might be different. How do you get around that, bro?
Love. That's it. Because at the end, like, let's take a Russian white lady. Let's say now,
and let's add into that, just to
Yeah.
add on the family aspect of it. How do you get your family to be down with it, or is it
no,
like?
yeah, but no, it stems from the father. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you're a black man, because I can't talk for a white man being with a black woman. I can't talk for that. I wouldn't know how that goes. My dad's black, my mum's white. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm a black man and I'm gonna be with, let's say I'm digging this Russian girl, yeah. First of all, with two like people that are from the same tribe, same ethnicity, everything where it's the same similar thing, they just go off one another's personalities. Like there's nothing else to think about other than this person's personality. With a mixed interracial marriage, you got to you got to think about the personality first. All right, cool, I'm digging it. But now there's an obvious two cultures have to merge. I have my own culture that I'm not going to abandon, and she's got her own culture that she's not going to abandon. So first of all, let's see the similarities in the culture. You see what I'm saying? So you sit down, you just talk. It's normal talking, getting to know people. You get to know their culture. But then now, why I'm saying love is the key, because if I love this person, I'm gonna put a conscious effort into finding about their culture, because that's what comes with them. I can't just love a part of you. I got to love all of you if I'm calling it love. You see what I'm saying? So then now that's up to me to learn her culture as well as her, because that's two differences. And the only way you're gonna overcome the differences by learning the differences. You see what I'm saying? Because what do they say? What's the saying, man? Fucking, you're scared of things you don't know. You see that saying? Yeah. So get to know it. So there's no apprehension there. It's just you're dealing with facts, and then you now create your family, and you bring the best of both worlds culturally into that family unit, and as well as the best parts of your personality you give onto your children as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's simple. It is simple, but it's like, is it just a fetish, or is it real love? Like, because if it's real love, you're gonna have to find out about all that person's culture and that. If it's just a fetish, you ain't gonna care, innit? Oh look, I like you, but all that black shit, leave it over there. That's not love.
Yeah, what you
Like,
like, innit?
you know what it is as well, yeah? Is that there's like, if you're raised in London, or maybe raised in Manny, or raised in Birmingham, there's a general culture to that end. You see what I'm saying? So no matter where you lot come from, I guess you share that general common wave together of the city that you come from, the people that you were raised around, and you see what I'm saying? And to touch on one thing, yeah, black culture is very dominant. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you see like amongst the youth, amongst the under 25s or whatever, I would say maybe 60-70% it's fucking with black culture. That's why these kid drill rappers that's why these kids are getting so much money from the drill and so much views, because our culture naturally always seems to take charge wherever we go on the planet. If you make us slaves, we start doing blue music, we start doing this, you don't want to come and start paying us to perform for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so energy and everything is too much. So I think that energy sometimes, when other races are coming into relationships with black people, I think it's that energy that kind of brings them in. It's a powerful force that wants them to come in. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, even though we might venture out, it's still them coming in more time, because it's the woman's the one that makes the decision whether she's going to open the legs or not.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, look, feeding off that, yeah, this is why my difference, and I'm speaking as a mixed race person, my difference between a black man with a white woman and a black woman with a white man, yeah? The reason why any woman, no matter what color you are, you have to reach a point where you submit to that man, and he's everything. If you're gonna be a balance, like, that's my personal order of things: God, Christ, God, Yeshua, man, woman, child. That's what I live by. So naturally, a woman is gonna have to submit to that man one day, and it's in her nature to do so. Now, a white woman submitting to a black man's culture can only be a good thing, because history shows you that black people have civilized your culture. You would not have a culture if it wasn't for black people. So it can only be a good thing submitting to my culture. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not talking hip hop culture. I'm talking about real traditional culture.
Yeah, our ethics. Everything,
Yeah,
even down
everything.
to the family court. The family court was studied by them when they came into Africa, and they see how we dealt with things. How the
Yeah,
whole
of course.
family and the elders would
Parliament.
come and sit in the court. Yeah, that's where they got the whole
House
idea
of
from.
Lords, House of Commons.
The
Yeah.
chieftaincy, the chief. You've got the village elders as well.
Yeah, man.
People are elected by that whole system. It was
Yeah.
Council.
And then now, see, my
Council,
issue is now a black woman coming from that's what she knows. Yeah. Natural order things. Now she's a woman as well. She's gonna have to submit to a man one day, yeah, and follow his thing. What is white culture? Other than no, let's be real, other than you've killed every group, every race of people on the planet, you've murdered and pillaged, raped, stole from.
Survival.
It's just
survival.
a
The culture is survival.
So your mentality is naturally on that lower frequency, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You just represent that instinct level shit. You know what I'm saying? So a black woman that represents the high, like a higher sense of things, submitting to that, I'm not too sure how that's gonna play out. So that's why if I see a black man, if I see a black man with a white woman, I'm like, cool, happy days. If I see a white man with a black woman, I just hope that white man's on the correct stuff. Is that what I'm saying? That's me personally. That's my outlook on shit.
But sometimes the black women are really lead them relationships, and sometimes the fellas kind of kick back and strong black women in it. But, you know they're
a man's gonna be a man.
Sometimes,
but boy, a man's gonna be a man though. Because he's gonna have enough of that at one point, unless he's humble enough to know that let me submit to that, and that's very rare. That's very, very, very rare. And I don't know how many white men are on that.
I think sometimes you'll get a guy that will submit, but his girl knows when he puts his foot down. He's really cool, get away, but when he does put his foot down, maybe that 9 out of 10 times, she knows, all right, I've been getting a bit too excited now. And then they'll just...
Yeah, but you know what it is, that Ed, like, say now he's a man, like, look, I don't want fucking jello fries every fucking day. I want my fucking pie, you know what I mean? And he just starts cutting her up like, that's man, I'm not on that. Get me like, come on, man, free up the jello. Free up the jello, man. I'm telling you, man, keep it free.
That goes, where's my pie?
Where's me fucking jello? How do you spell it, with a fucking J or a G? Oh my God!
It's so mad.
That's just
but you know what? But then there's some black girls. I don't
know people's relationships. You see what I'm saying?
But there's some black girls. There's some black girls that think black men can't function as well as white men function. Like, we don't follow the protocol the way a white man will follow the protocol. We're just
because the protocol that's been given to us weren't made by us. Yeah, but the thing is, it weren't made by us. We're living in a system of white supremacy. We're never going to function in it. They have to have enough. They have to have enough sense to know that. Of course, he's going to be functioning different. He's going to be on his own thing because this system weren't made for him.
It's like
so if they've got enough sense to know that, then we'll be cool.
It's like taking a lion out of the jungle and putting him in the Bronx.
Yeah.
So just saying, run with it, do your thing, bro. Yeah. And then man, the female lion saying, wait, he's bugging out, man. I might go and get me a Caucasian lion that's from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So
crabs in a bucket, that's all.
This Western world is a bit messed up, man, because in our natural environments, it's like the sun is beating. It's like everyone knew their roles, like everyone just played their roles, and then you link up nighttime, fireplace, whatever. Yeah, man, let's get along. You get me? Like,
Could it be so simple, bro? Trust me.
Yeah, so simple. But this Western world, we got each other in each other's face, and then go work, and then rush back from work, and then the pressure from this, the pressure from that, and then do this and do that, and then it's like you're chasing every other day. And if you want to build a relationship and get to know someone properly and all of that, I mean, it's so busy chasing days and all the pressures and all of that brings in.
And the thing is as well, in a village environment, you're gonna have a trade. So you're gonna have your yard, and if I'm a carpenter, my office or my workstation is gonna be literally outside my yard. My girl's gonna see me active every day. Yo, look what you made! Like like you know, if I'm a farmer, she's gonna see me out there every day. She's gonna send the kids out to help me. It's like a function. Like I can see my man putting in the work. But now in this society, you go to work, your girl's probably thinking, look, man, look, he works in retail. He's probably got 4 white men boying him off every day. His manager boying him off. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's creepy, cuz I'm telling you, it's a creepy world that we live. Because back in the day, everything was in plain sight. From when everything's now, I'm running in this direction, she's got to run over here to do whatever she's doing. There's too much room for non-reality thoughts. Is that what I'm saying? Back in a village environment, everything's there for you to see. So if I'm bumming it out and she calls me a bum, it's because I'm literally on the village road,
drunk under one tree. Drunk under one tree getting booze, chatting shit.
You see what I'm saying? I can't argue with that. You see? But I might be out in the world putting in work, going hard, and then she just thinks, nah, he's just probably on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too much room for error.
Man's working, what man's going through to put this bread on the table, to come home and to be hearing this and to be hearing that. And man, man don't like coming to detail every single thing that stresses them or every single thing that pisses them off. So don't think I'm gonna give you specifics like some sort of. I'm not a female to start giving you specifics of my problems. But then when I don't do it, you don't communicate. Read my energy, innit?
But the thing is, on the other hand as well, I don't want to hear the bullshit you're going through at work either.
Now you
see what I'm saying? Eddie, look, let's be real.
Eddie,
hear me out.
Plus, you know the biggest thing is.
Hear me out.
Plus, that white man's gonna listen to that, bro. That white man's gonna listen to that, bro.
But listen. Yeah, but he's gonna still be lost. This is what I'm trying to say. Listen, like I said, in a village environment, everything is plain to see. We're working together. Because what did they say to us? They say don't mix family with business. I lie. They've been telling us that since we was youths, but that's all we've ever known. That's all we've ever known is family business. That as soon as they started telling us don't mix family and business, it's like, what the fuck kind of mentality is that now? That's what I'm trying to say. When I come home, I want to be a family. I don't want to hear about your fucking supervisor, your manager, because all you're telling me is people giving you stress and I can't handle it. Because if I say to you, like, boom, I'm coming down to the job to sort this guy out, you're going to say, no, don't come.
Nah, you know what, plus,
you're being a typical nigga.
Now, you know what, plus, I've seen an example. I've seen an example of that.
I don't want to hear it.
I've seen an example of that play out in the flesh. Like, man's in jail, like, man's talking to his girl. My bedroom's talking to his girl. His girl's always stressing him out about work. And he's a man that will just go and bust out anyone's head that's disturbing his girl at work. But he's trying to explain, okay, do this, do that, do this. But the girls, to a point, you have to flip out the girl, like, fuck it. Like, bro, if you don't like the job, fucking walk out the job. You can't be telling about this every single day. What the fuck do you want me to do, fam? He flips
you see
out.
what it is?
Like, every time I phone you in a bad
what
mood.
He is. Because Eddie, what he is a real man that wants to protect his woman, but he can't because of the fucking salary or because of some bullshit that she's not gonna allow. Like, you're telling me you're stressed every day, and you think as your man I'm supposed to sit here and just be like, oh yeah, that's the world. Yeah, that's how it goes. No, I don't feel like that.
To kick up dust, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if I can't kick up dust, I don't want to hear it. Let's talk about the positive things. Let's talk about the holiday.
All these gorillas, Gab, look at all these goons, man. All these goons, man.
Listen, man. I love my woman, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, I hear you, bro. It's you gotta find the balance in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you gotta find the balance, and you gotta let the female know if that affects you in that way. You gotta let her know in it so that she knows, okay, maybe I need to. But then,
it ends up consuming her, Because you see, women they're naturally emotional attachments. Your woman can have an emotional attachment to work that's going to affect your emotional relationship. And if you allow that to happen, all it's going to be is just stress all day. All you're going to hear is just negative shit that happened to her and then negative shit that you ain't done about it. Yeah. It's all, trust me, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to, look, I don't care if I'm like, not liked for it. The right woman for me would understand exactly what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I personally, because all I'm going to, babe, I don't want to hear it. Why not? You don't care about me. No, it's because I do care about you. You're pissing me off because I want to come down there and sort shit out, but you ain't going to let me. So can we talk about the holiday we're going to go on to relieve all this stress? Can we talk about the investments we're going to make to relieve all this stress and come back and laugh at your manager as we just do one dirty wheel spin in a puddle and just splash him up? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That's what I want, bro.
Bro, it's them ones even how can you leave your work stuff at work? That's the key. Don't bring it home. So it's all about training your mind. However I can help you, I'll try to help you do it. But however I can help you train your mind, because me, I don't have a problem with leaving stuff at work. As soon as I finish, boom, I'm out. Done. Boom. It's a new day. But sometimes it's like maybe showing them a perspective, a male's perspective on how you might deal with it. It might be like, yo, like once I finish work, that's it. I've done my hard graft. I've left. Boom. I switch off. I think about what we're gonna go on holiday. I think about what we're gonna do with what I've just put in, that time I've just put in. So it's about finding that balance and trying to school them and help them reach that goal in regards to like leaving that at work. Leave that at work. Let's not bring that home. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing is as well, I think like in terms of just just a black relationship and just black women and black men, you got to understand that we've been put into an environment that's not conducive to us. It never gave a fuck about us. All it wanted was a nuclear family, 2 parents, 2 children. So send your 2 kids to my factory and used to just live until you retire and die, innit? That's what they want. We, in our nature, go and check every single African culture. That's not us. That's not our nuclear family. Could you tell us about nuclear family and then you go drop nuclear bombs, innit? You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear you about your I don't want to hear about your nuclear family. So we have to realize, look, man, like, we need to sit down, take time, and just like my dream thing would be like a stadium full of black people, everybody gets their turn to step on the mic, and just say whatever the fuck has been pissing you off about women, and the women get a turn to say whatever's been pissing them off about man them, and we all take notes, and whoever don't take notes, wait, it's on you, become where everyone had their turn. You see what I'm saying? That's what we need. That we need an open discussion without like the fuckery involved. Like, just have to be real with each other.
And you know what? Just about the truth is as well, we can only really rise and become a great people by fixing that breakage between the black man and the black woman, and really
admitting that there is one.
Really bringing it together, unifying it, and giving it real purpose of meaning and purpose of sense, and showing people how deep it really is in building a tree of life, and taking us.
But
honest conversations for real. Because it's like, I don't know. Would you man say that from your experiences or from what you feel, there is a difference between, like, black women always get labeled as angry black woman kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that's real, or do you think that's like it's not real? Like, or why do you think that is?
Listen,
it's real though. It's real. We pissed
it's real
off,
on both things.
No.
It's not us. No.
It's not.
Why? It's
a balance though. I can't fully put it on Deb though. It's a balance.
No. This is what I'm trying to say. We're missing the point, because angry black women, yes, is real. Angry black men is real, because they're both stereotypes. Because when I'm in the office, I've got to watch, because my face is already bait, but I've got to kind of like, no, let me rein it in. These white folks ain't ready. I have to have that part of me. So, but that's because we've been treated like absolute shit for years and years and years, and we're pissed off. So I embrace that. Yeah, like, look, subconsciously I'm pissed off. I'm on a planet where you stay disrespecting me on a daily. You stay lying to me on a daily. You stay disrespecting me to my woman and my children's on TV. When they see a man that looks like me, he's always on some fuckery on the TV. When you bring out a film that's about like my people and where I'm from, it's always about gunshots and shotting crack. It's never about like something constructive. So I'm pissed off. So that's black people have to say, no, we're pissed off. Like you wonder why we're fucking pissed off. Like we got to embrace that, because I'm pissed off. I'll tell you straight, I'm pissed. Like I walk around this and so much. Have you seen that film They See, when he puts on the glasses and he sees all the lies on the billboard and he sees all the shit on the TV, all the fucking demons and shit? That's me, bruv. Like I see all this bullshit playing out, and yes, it pisses me off. And if I wasn't pissed off, I'll be very worried about where my fucking soul's at. So that stereotype there, it's time for black people to embrace that. Oh, yeah. You know what, Sally? You know what, Victoria? Yeah, I'm pissed. You know why I'm fucking pissed? Because all this bullshit's been happening to my people for no fucking reason. Because we never done nothing to your people, by people that look like you for no reason. You keep trying to fuck us over for no other reason than you're fucking jealous. Like, and yeah, it makes me pissed off, innit? But I'm all right, though. I can have a conversation, though. So let's talk. That's all you're gonna hear, bro. You see what I'm saying? So but we were pissed off, bro.
I was coming from more of an angle whereby, like, it seems like sometimes, like, a black man's actions and behavior and decisions can make the black woman, like, angry at us, like, in a way where maybe we're not performing our roles and our things to the level that they feel we should be performing at.
Because this is what they've done. They've put shackles on our feet. They've put weights on our back and told us to run a 100-meter race with their fastest sprinter. Yeah, and their fastest sprinter gets put on the TV and celebrated in their face, in a black woman's face. And the black man, they never admit that they put shackles on his feet. They never admit they put weights weighing him down on his back. But they say to his woman, look at your man, look, he's a waste man, don't you know? Look at my man flying, look. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
So what you're saying, the figures here,
imagery and propaganda is real, bro.
Black women need to be aware of the struggle and the battle and the war the black man has been under for the last 10,000 years.
Not of the black man's struggle, no, of both of our struggle. The black woman's the most disrespected woman on the planet for bare years. So we have to, it's an equal thing. It's we're both going through this. You're a male going through it. I'm a female going through it. You're a man going through it. We just have to know we're both going through the same shit, but we get different perspectives on it because we're different genders. You see what I'm saying? So it's not it's not just a black man struggles worse than a black woman struggle. No, there's the same thing in different aspects.
So here the
step that I was trying to get to here is, why is the black woman angry or perceived as an angry black woman? What has our actions got to do with that? Like, so there's other actions that can make them angry, yeah.
Yeah, but you know why they're angry? It's called misplaced. It's called misplaced anger. They're angry at us because we're not doing certain shit, and we haven't. It's not that we're not doing. We haven't been given the same opportunities as other races of men. So the China man can hold down his woman, hold down the family. The Indian man, all these other guys, the Mexican man, all these other people, because they've been given opportunities to do so, but not too much opportunities where they can overcome a white man. But we just happen to be the niggas that have been put down the most. But they don't care, because obviously you got to remember, they've obviously women got logic as well, but they think mainly about emotional. So because I love you so much, I might appear angry at you, but I'm not really angry at you. I'm angry at the position that you're in, and I just want you to be just as good as them. And the thing is, I'm starting to lose faith. That's what it is.
Game just broke it down. I was trying to point you that right direction. I've been a bit of a devil's advocate, and you've come out with what I wanted to hear, because that's what it is. That's what it is. I feel like, and as misplaced. Children of God, some of them don't know that it's misplaced. Plus, that's why I had to push you to try and get that, because they don't know that their anger is misplaced. You know what I'm saying?
I do. That's why I got patience with them. Like, because obviously, look, I'm. There's been a time where I was down, and there's been a time where I'm up now. I'm still called a waste man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money I got in my pocket, man. As soon as we argue, she's calling me a waste man. That's it. It doesn't matter how much money I got. It's because that subconscious thing, all she means is you're not like them. You see what I'm saying? But you got to understand, I'm not trying to be like them. I'm trying to provide for you as a man, no matter what color I am. I'm trying to provide knowledge and security for you and guidance for you. You see what I'm saying? They want the gas, the propaganda, and it's only because it's been fed into them from birth. So what am I going to do? Get angry at you because the same spell that's been put on you has been put on me? No, I'm just going to have enough knowledge to know that, look, let me be patient, because one day she's going to know. You see what I'm saying? And it's not about money. It's about literally what you bring to the table as a being. You see what I'm saying? Because some chicks, they're going to say, okay, cool, you're not the richest on, but like, I don't see no white man talking like him. I don't see no white man that's got knowledge of history and knowledge of science and whatever like him. So hold on, let me just think. Hold on, maybe he's bringing something else that's priceless. You see what I'm saying? And there's black women in abundance that think like that. So that's why I don't worry. Any chick that's on a lower level thinking mad, oh, cool, you're not for me. Is that you can call me whatever names you want. I know what I'm going through and dealing with. But the black woman that relates to me, then cool. You see what I'm saying? She knows the vibes.
I hear that, brother. Yeah, that's real talk. So last question I want to ask you, man, in regards to this interracial relationship. Can you be pro-black and be in an interracial relationship?
Yeah, I believe so.
I
believe so. Like me personally, I'm pro-black, but I can't be with a white woman. I can only be a black woman just because that's just my it's just my spirit. Only like I've tried to be with like a white woman or Indian woman, but to me there's always something missing. Like there's always something that not right quite there. Like, you know, it's just that's my spirit. But like my dad's got 6 black children and 3 mixed race children. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't now say because he's got 3 mixed race youths that he don't like black women because he's got 6 black children with 3 black women. You see what I'm saying? So it's, I don't know, like some people will believe that, nah, you can't be, you must love white people or whatever. I don't know, but me personally, I feel that you can. As long as you're proud and you got knowledge yourself and you pass it down to that mixed race child and let him know that, look, because I don't see myself as mixed race, like not at all. I know people do, like black people do. I just see myself as a black man. Like that's just plain and simple to me. I don't see no other way. You know what I mean? I'm not white, but that's the thing. As being mixed race as well is it's kind of different because any like full-blooded whatever race ain't gonna see you as them. You see what I'm saying? Like it's black people ain't gonna see me, or some do, but most black people ain't gonna say, oh, he's black, he's mixed race. Or white people just gonna say I'm black, like you're just black. But black people are gonna say I'm mixed race. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, as a mixed race person, knowledge of self is vital. Is vital. That like is 100% vital, bro. You know what I mean? Because all I've ever heard in my life from both black and white, he's confused, he's mixed race, he must be confused. And me, that makes me laugh because I think, bruv, if you ain't got knowledge of self, you're just as confused as I'll ever be. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So it don't mean nothing to me. It's water off a duck's back.
We'll talk.
But yeah, I believe you can be pro-black and be with a white woman or whatever, or any race, whatever.
I would lean towards that as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can be pro-black. You see what I'm saying? It's your love for another human being. Is your love for another human being, man. Like, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? If it's that strong, it's that strong. You get what I'm saying? But if you still believe in the struggle that you've gone through and your people have gone through, and you can still fight for it, why not? Not every white person is a devil. Not every white person is part of the agenda. Like, come on. A lot of our people who are successful in music and sports is because of the white fan and the white spectator and the white audience. So, come on, man, miss me with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But we still should never shy away from our struggle and put that first, like put that in their face. Like, this is what you lot have done to us. And yeah, we're coming back for our place. Not coming to try and do anyone any harm, but if you can be trying to block us, hey, Charlie, you get me?
And that starts with us as men. That just look, bruv, as a man, every man has to demand his respect. So, bruv, like, use lot, whatever, white, Asian, bruv, you're gonna respect me as a black man, as the original man. Okay, yeah, I'm down on my luck right now, but you know what time it is once I'm back up. So give me that respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it starts with us as the men. That ain't for our women to do. Even though they do that, of course, 100% they do that because they're naturally just like that. But as black men, we have to demand that respect from the world. It ain't about money. Money helps, don't get me wrong, but the imagery and how we represent ourselves is the key to that. Is what I'm saying?
Say no more. Say no more.
Can't put a good man down. You see me? You get me? That's me.
Can't put a good man down. Yeah, that's real talk.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Yeah, all right, people, man. Yeah, we're gonna sign out on that one and that note still. But yeah, you've been listening to the Rock With It podcast, man.
Yeah, man.
Gas the G signing out, man.
Well, come on, run with it. You see me? Salute. Yeah, man.
All right. Peace.
Cool.